5:03. In just a few hours, the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th attack on the Capitol will hold another hearing. Members of the committee say they'll show new evidence. They say links former President Donald Trump to efforts to overturn the 2020 election.
It was an effort that the former president was deeply involved in, personally engaged in.
The committee is expected to present Secret Service documents it's subpoenaed following a report that agency text messages from the day of the insurrection were deleted.
A lot has happened since the last January 6th committee hearing back in July, so we're verifying the answers to your questions about what comes next.
Abby Luico joins us in studio with the fast facts. Abby, good morning.
And good morning to you both. So like in previous hearings, committee members are hyping up new testimony and evidence as they seek to determine how the January 6th attack on the Capitol was able to happen and prove their conclusions to the American people.
Before that, let's verify what we do know about this hearing and the committee's charge, turning to these sources. Is this the final January 6th committee public hearing? With the midterms just weeks away, many expect it to be, but we can't say for certain, as the committee could always announce another public hearing. You may recall hearings were expected to wrap up over the summer. Does the committee have a deadline? Yes, this is a select committee. That means, according to House rules, the committee ceases to exist at the end of this congressional term or earlier. The January 6th committee's establishing resolution dissolves it 30 days after issuing its final report. What happens after hearings conclude? The committee will publish a formal report, quote, containing such findings, conclusions, and recommendations for corrective measures, according to the House resolution creating the committee. They could also issue criminal referrals, including against former President Donald Trump. Since the Constitution and House rules state the committee itself can't press charges, it would be up to the Justice Department. Different members have said different things about just how likely that is.
According to Nielsen ratings data, the hearings have had an average audience of about 13 million people. Today's hearing begins at 1 o'clock.
Abby, thank you. 5:05, and of course, we'll be watching this afternoon's hearing closely. We'll also be streaming the hearing live on the WUSA 9 Plus app on Roku and Amazon Fire TV.